What's up, y'all? It is Berto. How are y'all doing on this fine day? Or night? Or evening? The same thing. How are you doing when you are watching this video? Today, I really wanted to talk about freedom. What I really do want to talk about is Beck, Bruce Dropomoff, Frank Ocean. I guess what I more so want to talk about is expression. So y'all may be wondering, what is Beck? Who is Beck? It's a manga that I was reading in the summer last year. And it was during a really interesting point in my life where I was in a really toxic relationship, but for this weekend only, I was somewhat free of it. Not in a way of we're taking a break, but the other person was kind of away doing some things. And I had this weekend to really, do my own things and things of that nature. I was reading this manga though, and I was listening to a specific album, Dr. Dog, Shame specifically, in which I think it kind of really fit the vibe of the whole manga when I was reading it, because it's just a nice, good little album that's really calm but energetic, and at a high peak, and then at a low peak, and then it's a high peak, and then it's normal, and you know what I'm saying? Really good album. Recommend getting it on vinyl, because that sounds amazing on vinyl, but I just recommend listening to the album, period. Right? So boom. So specifically with Beck, I mostly want to talk about how it just made me feel so alive. It made me feel so free. So it's about this teenager who is with these other people that are like either, I think they're like in their 20s or like late teens to 20s, something like that. I don't know. I don't really remember much because it's been a whole year, but I still remember the feeling of when I was reading that manga and being like, whoa, this shit is so dark. Why was it tough? Because it gave me that sense of freedom. It made me feel so good. And it was just like, damn, like I could really do anything that I want. For real. Like I can do anything. You feel me? Because it went from a kid who didn't really know much about music except for just listening to it, to them being like a fucking pro in the music industry damn near. You feel what I'm saying? And it was awesome. It was awesome reading this manga. I love the art style. I love the freaking clothing. I love everything. Like it was such a good vibe. It was great. It was awesome. I'm telling y'all, go read it or at least watch it. Although it doesn't fully complete the whole series, but the anime, bro, tough. It's called Mongolian Chop Squad. That's another name for it. And it's just so tough, bro. Like even just looking at this, I'm like, bro, I don't even think I finished watching this. Cause I mean, I had already read the manga. I didn't finish watching this, but I love this. Like I just love this. I love Beck. It's just so good. And so with that, like it made me feel like a kid again. It made me feel like the sky was no longer the limit, you know? It made me feel like I could truly do whatever I wanted, which is true. It's true. It's that freedom, you know? And with Beck, it kind of helped me kind of stop caring about other people's opinions. I would dress the way I wanted to dress, wear the same shirt 4 times a month. I didn't care, bro. And that kind of just helped me continue to move forward in my life. And not only Beck, because I did bring up Bruce Dropomoff. Bruce Dropomoff is a man that I look up to very heavily.
Yo, Aki, let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese with the Boosie chips.
Not in a way in which I idolize him, not in a way in which he is all that I care about or think about, but in a way in which I'm like, okay, like a guy from, Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta, and who really just had the love and care to want to just make people happy and laugh was enough for him to kind of just keep pushing forward regardless of anything. And regardless of problems that have occurred, and regardless of everything, I still really support him. And I think he's an amazing person. And I don't think he's perfect, but nor am I. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not perfect either, bro. I haven't posted in freaking months, bro. Like I know I'm not perfect. And I know that I could be so much better. I find a lot of freedom with him because of the fact that he just wants to make people laugh and make people happy, regardless of anything. And for me, that speaks so true, because of the fact that it's just like, I don't really mind. Like, of course, like I want to be able to be financially stable with this, but if I can make people feel better about themselves or give them advice that they need, I mean, that means more to me than any dollar could, you know? And for me, the most important part is the fact that I'm able to do that, you know? And it sucks that it's taking me so long to just get back to that, but it happens though.
Boy, I know you in real life, you act like you signed no IG, but we know you not how the fuck to make money, been sitting on your little for some days, yeah, I seen come out the slide, and find out cause outside the
you know, I had many conversations throughout the time that I just wasn't making videos with people who would ask me, when are you making a video? When are you making a video? And I told them I have to live life. You know, I had to live life to the fullest, because it's like a musician. You can't just keep talking about the same things. You got to live life. The more life you live, you know, the better, because you have more things to talk about, and it's not always staying stuck in the same styles and things of that nature. And also, I forgot to mention a name for this video as well, who I want to bring up, Bob Dylan, right? But I'll talk about him next. So for Bruce taking his little break for months, it made me be like, okay, like I can take kind of a break too, but obviously he's having the financial stability, I'm not. But however, for me, it's like, okay, like I can take this break, because as long as I am truly living my life and have more things to talk about when I come back, then that is what's more important. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like when it comes to doing that, Bruce was able to give me that outlet of being like, hey, you know what? Like, yeah, bro, sometimes it's okay to let things go. Sometimes it's okay to just move past things and not really, you know, not really like pay too much attention to them when they don't really, you know what I'm saying, do you any good. You feel me? A lot of Bruce edits, them hoes got me through some shit. I can't lie. I cannot lie to you, twin. Nigga, fuck you. So like with Beck made me feel like a kid again, you know, kid/teenager, but Bruce helped me feel like a real like 20-year-old.
Nigga from the back with no lube. Fucking a nigga from the back with no lube. Fucking a nigga from the back with no lube. Fucking a nigga from the back with no lube.
When I was watching his streams and looking at how he was taking his breaks and things like that, like to me, like that made me feel so much better with myself, because I was like, hey, like, you know, like bro's still in his 20s and look how he's living life. I need to live my life kind of close to that, not in the way in which of mimicking, but like he's living his life how he truly wants to. I'm gonna do that too.
To slap the shit out you, nigga. Saying that stupid ass shit. Dumbass nigga.
You feel me? And being authentic and being true to myself, and not having to worry about the internet, and not having to worry about other people's opinions. Just doing the things when I felt like doing them, you know? Now, obviously, there is another way of looking at that in which, like, I'm just gonna do whatever I want. You know, the memes where it's like 31-year-old sleeping on his mama's couch, and the mom's like, why don't you go get a job? And he's like, well, Bill Gates was a freaking genius at the age of 36, so I'm gonna freaking make it, even though I only have 5 years left to really do so, and I'm not really gonna amount to anything. It's like that, but I'm not doing that. You feel me? So with Bruce, it helped me just kind of be like, hey, like, enjoy my youth, enjoy my time, but also, you know, when it's time to get back to it, it's time to get back to it. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out Bruce. Salute, bro. So I really love Bob Dylan. I love his music. I love his personality.
I don't care who did it. If you know who did it, you just better tell whoever did it to get out there and tell the cats that come up here to ask who did it, tell them who it was.
And I'm a big fan of the movie that dropped, A Complete Unknown, with Timothée Chalamet. Super, super good movie. I recommend y'all watch it. I believe it's still on Hulu, but you know what I'm saying?
If you don't get no bitches, you can't talk about the bitches, nigga. That's bad. Nigga, you can't talk about the.
To give context, I got into Bob Dylan in the spring, going to Spain, because I had watched the movie on the airplane going to Spain. And I was like, wow, this is really like interesting life and good music and everything. So I downloaded like damn near all of his albums and was listening to almost everything. I really love his music. I think he's really good at what he does. And it's something about that vibe of his music that really makes me just, you know, just kind of like take things day by day. I became such a huge fan that I got his freaking book, you know, and have I read it? No, but it's cool though. I remember first seeing it at a Barnes and Nobles when I was with the homies and with my girlfriend. And I was with my girlfriend. I was like, hey, look, it's freaking, I know that face is freaking Bob Dylan. And it was so funny because like the book cost like $100 at freaking Barnes and Noble. I'm like, boy, who the hell gonna buy that freaking big ass Bob Dylan book for $100? Like, what the fuck? But didn't buy it there. Got it for my birthday. Super happy with it. I think it looks so dope. I love Bob Dylan. Shout out to bro. But what I wanted to talk about Bob Dylan specifically was him, his whole idea of living. Bro literally went to a different state, changed his name, and was a completely new person because he wanted to do so. And hey, that boy's successful. There you go right there. Hey, Bob. My fault, y'all. But with Bob Dylan being so freaking successful, it's awesome because it's like, hey, man, you were able to do a full reset damn near because you wanted to go see your idol who was hospital bound, and that changed your life because you played him a song in front of his homeboy who then fucks with you now and then open up doors for you. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling y'all, go watch that movie. It doesn't fully give all the details of Bob Dylan's life. It's mostly just, I believe, from his like very first album to I think his third album, I think, right before his album Highway 61. That's before that album. With his music, it kind of helped me just live life day by day instead of overly thinking everything and trying to plan 4 months ahead. It's awesome. I just don't know how to explain that. He's awesome. He's fucking great. And apologies to my girlfriend who has been having to deal with my Bob Dylan craze that I had and still do. So love you, girlfriend. But yeah. Next, Frank Ocean. What specifically about Frank Ocean though? For Two or Free, that song, I don't know how popular that song will be in terms of TikTok wise because it's been kind of all over the place right now currently as of October 10th. And I don't know when this video is going to come out. If it's freaking coming out in November, hey, but who cares? That song specifically is so good. It makes me genuinely just appreciate where I am, and it makes me want to just keep going so hard at life. And just like, it's nostalgic, but it's also wishful. You feel me? And it's that expression, it's that freedom of like, hey, this is my past, and I'm so proud of where I am right now. Keep going forward, though. Keep going forward. And that's awesome. That's awesome. It's sick. I think it's freaking sick, bro. I think it's the most amazing feeling in the world when you're able to just, hey, hold on. Stop real quick. Let me lock in. Get back to this shit. Hold on. Don't forget your roots.
Remember when I had that Lexus? No, our friendship don't go back that far. Tyler slept on my sofa, yeah. Niggas go back that far.
That whole song just makes me just want to just, like, that whole song, bro, if you're driving and listening to it, going on the interstate, nighttime, lights is just there. I'm telling y'all, bro, it is a vibe, bro. If you can't drive, GTA, nighttime only, get in a fast car, start driving, headphones in, listening to that song over and over and over again, bro. I'm telling you, do that, you'll understand what I'm saying, bro. You'll understand what I'm saying, bro. I swear to God, you'll understand what I'm saying, because that song is just so good. It's so good, and it makes me feel so happy about where I am. You feel me? This time last year, I was not this great. You feel me? I was going through a lot of things. That song makes me remember, like, hey, bro, I'm here. I'm here, present. That's not me anymore. Feel me? That's important, bro. And I know that in the beginning of this video, I wanted to talk about freedom of expression, but I think what really wraps around with this video and this whole idea is experience. I think experiencing life, taking it day by day, is what makes these things magical, what makes life magical, you know? And I feel like if it wasn't for the internet, and if it wasn't for the constant need of just being validated, I feel like I wouldn't have needed to read Beck. I feel like I wouldn't have needed to watch Bruce Drop 'Em Off. I feel like I wouldn't have needed to listen or watch the movie about Bob Dylan or listen to the music of Bob Dylan. I feel like I wouldn't have needed to listen to Frank Ocean's For To A Free song. It would have all just been there, you know? I would have felt like a teenager and a kid when I was a kid and a teenager. I would have felt okay and felt more in my 20s while I'm in my 20s. I would have felt more awesomely free and open about just being me, but also not only that, doing what I truly want to do, like Bob Dylan. And then I wouldn't have to just constantly compare my past with now. So I wouldn't have to have listened to For To A Free. And with that, it's just so interesting how those outlets of freedom and those outlets of expression can cause one to kind of also lose that freedom and that expression, you know? So it's really just interesting. But it's about the experience. Appreciating the experience, you know? Not letting the media or the internet drive how you feel or drive how you're supposed to live more so than anything, you know? But also how you feel too, you know? Don't let it drive you. And I know it's interesting to say that when I'm on the internet. Telling you what basically kinda, I guess, telling you what to do. That's not how I mean it though. You live your life, bro. And just experience everything. And I think it's just that important to do so. I've been doing that for so long. And I think it's important that some people notice that they've been doing that too and accept it. With that, I just want to say that I love you guys and I'm super happy with where I am and I'm happy with where I'm going. I am very appreciative of the people around me, very thankful for everybody around me, my friends from high school, my family, my college friends, my beautiful, beautiful relationship. Just everything, man. And I'm very, very happy. And I just want to leave you guys with a message. Experience it. Just experience it. Live life. Experience life. Don't forget to smell the roses. But also don't forget to look forward too, you know? Don't always look at the side. Look forward too. Because when you look forward and you look at the side of the road at the same time, it makes you really appreciate the full moment. Hey, yeah, I'm focusing on getting this job opportunity, but I'm very happy with this new friend that I made along the way, you know? Along the way to getting this job, you know? Focusing on your path, but also focusing on the things that are around you as well. Experience life. Experience it. Yes, it'll kick you in the ass. It'll beat you the fuck up. And I am very much privileged to be able to say and do and act the way that I am. I don't take none of this shit for granted. So take advantage of the fact that you're able to do that. If you're able to do that. Experience the life that you're able to experience. I love you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And as always, salute.